So I'm here with Louise Molony, and you're producer of Sara Cox Drive Time Show on Radio 2. How are you? Well, Tea Time Show.
Tea Time Show, yeah. Well, I know that people traditionally say drive time, so we sort of oscillate between the two. I'm really good, thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Excited about tonight. I've never been before, so it's a first for me.
And what are your initial thoughts stepping into here?
Well, it's such a gorgeous venue, isn't it? It feels like a real honour to be here, and then to be nominated as well. I mean, yeah, I'm personally having a great time so far anyway.
Yeah. Well, sorry, but you have an incredible track record and experience. I mean, you've produced shows with Denise Van Outen, and you've interviewed John Legend. I mean, how do you prepare yourselves with working with such big name celebrities?
I think the biggest thing is just to remember that they're human beings and to not put them on a pedestal as much as possible. I think people do get a bit frozen when they meet people like that. But really everyone just wants to get along and have a conversation, and I don't really do them as interviews per se. I sort of just sit down and have a chat with them, and that seems to work with the majority of people.
Fantastic. And who would you say did you feel most comfortable with, or you connected with the most?
I had a really, really amazing few interviews with Sam Smith. I love interviewing Sam Smith. They're just such a great human being, and I always connect with them so much, which I love. And I'm always so excited when I know I get to interview them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's so nice when you really connect with someone. I mean, I can see the relationship with Sara as well. How would you say does that occur? I mean, do you go out and have nights out to have that connection, or is it just over time?
I think the biggest thing is respect, and I think that I really respect her, and I understand how talented she is, and I know that she's coming from the best place possible, which is wanting to create an amazing show, and so am I. So we both know we're in it for the same thing, and therefore we constantly meet each other at a place of respect. And she knows that if I need to say no to something, I really mean it. Like, most of the time we always agree. There's one or two odd times that I feel like I need to be strong about what I think, and she completely understands that. But also, we just get on great, and like, we have lunch all the time, we have drinks, and we have a laugh, and ultimately we want to create a fun show, so we just end up having fun together.
Oh, that's wonderful. I think that really comes across when you have a good relationship with someone, and then you can hear it on air as well. Yeah, so what are you hoping to achieve next?
I don't know, because I always wanted to produce her, and I always wanted to produce a drive time show before we renamed it Tea Time. I always wanted to produce drive time, and I always wanted to produce on Radio 2. So at the moment, I'm being, I guess, quite mindful to enjoy where I am at the moment and not getting too restless.
Yeah. No, I meant with Radio 2. I mean, do you think...
Oh, with Radio 2. Well, we're still bedding the show in. We're only 11 months old. So at the moment, my next thing is just to make that show as great as it can be, as I know it can be.
Oh, fantastic. Great. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having me.